Hello? Hello? It's awful. Okay. Okay. Um, I think how
This huge outside kitchen, this smartly configured bathroom, and a pantry large enough to hide
Maybe I should read. Maybe I should read. That would be. Let me. That'd be awesome. If I read. Let's read. Be a beautiful video. Oliver continues to be dedicated to the cause. The passing of his friends has made him even more committed to creating a cleaner ocean environment. He feels a mix of sadness over their losses and determination to honor their memories through ongoing support for the Alliance. Finley, while saddened by the losses, remains inspired by the positive changes they've witnessed in the ocean environment. The Alliance's efforts have given him hope for a better future, and he continues to support their cause with a sense of optimism. Oscar reflects on the passing of his friends and the impact of the Alliance. He appreciates the cleaner environment and understands the importance of their support. He continues to lend his tentacles to the cause, recognizing the ongoing need for a healthier ocean. Marina the Manta Ray is grateful for the improvements in boating safety and the Alliance's positive impact on their environment. She carries the memories of her departed friends in her heart and remains dedicated to the Alliance's mission. Clyde acknowledges the loss of his friends and the value of their support for the Alliance. He continues to keep a watchful eye on the ocean floor, ensuring that the Alliance's cleanup efforts don't disrupt their scavenging areas. Leela remembers her friends fondly and is encouraged by the cleaner ocean environment they've helped create. She's vigilant about protecting her rocky shelter and supports the Alliance's goals for the sake of their shared home. These remaining sea creature friends experience a mix of emotions, including sadness over their losses, gratitude for the positive changes, and determination to continue supporting the Ocean Cleanup Alliance. Their commitment to the cause is strengthened by the memory of their departed friends and the desire for a better future, to ensure a better future for their underwater community. Sheldon has remained a part of the group, even though his presence wasn't explicitly mentioned earlier. Initially skeptical about the Alliance's activities, he has gradually warmed up to their efforts over the past decade. Seeing the positive impact of the cleanup on the ocean environment has lessened his reservations. He's now more comfortable with supporting the Alliance and has found common ground with his friends. Sheldon's cautious nature has given way to a more open-minded attitude as he realizes the importance of a cleaner ocean for everyone's well-being. He's grateful for his friends' patience and understanding as they continue their shared journey of supporting the Alliance together. How beautiful. Crabs are pretty fucking hardcore. Clyde the crab decides, what the fuck is this? My mom. Oh, I forgot to answer. I think I'm gonna post this on Instagram. I want people to watch this. I think it's important. Why are we linking things? This is not thundering and lightning, no. Can we get rid of these links? I don't like having links in my profile. Get rid of them. How do I get rid of them? Get rid of these. I don't know how to get rid of these. I guess I have links in my profile. How do I get rid of them? Connected apps. There we go. Look at that. No, never mind. About? No. No, I don't. I don't know. How to remove links. Oh. Links on the banner. There's a banner. Banner. Links. How do I remove? Alright, well, it's not even that serious. It's not even that serious. I don't even want them there, though. That's okay. It's okay. It'll be fine. Oh, I posted so much today, though. No one ever views all my story. Yo, look, there's only 11 viewers, and then it goes down to 2. Then it goes down to 2. The rest of the way. Oh my god. Yo, he's a real one, though. He's a fucking real one. He's such a fucking real one.
Everybody told me that.
Don't know where to share my little stream. I'll just do it for myself because I'm having fun. Well, Clyde joined a gang. No. Give definite reasons. No. Why did he? You are omnipotent. Yes, thank you. In this scenario, no. Clyde decided to join the criminal gang because he felt a deep sense of desperation to protect his rocky shelters and scavenging areas. Over time, he noticed increasing threats to these areas, whether from environmental changes, aggressive predators, or other underwater creatures encroaching on his territory. Clyde believed that aligning himself with the criminal gang would provide him with the strength and resources he needed to defend his home and maintain his way of life. The gang offered him a promise of protection and power, assuring Clyde that he wouldn't have to face these challenges alone. Clyde, driven by his strong survival instincts and desire to safeguard his habitat, made the difficult decision to join the gang in the hopes of ensuring the safety and security of his rocky shelters and the resources he depended upon. Clyde and the rest. Oh. Clyde's ability to scuttle quickly and hide in crevices could make him an asset for smuggling and concealing illicit substances. The gang might utilize his skills to No. Oliver, who has always been understanding and caring, you're it gets so touchy. It's like it doesn't wanna do anything with gangs. Oliver, who's always been understanding and caring, is concerned about Clyde's involvement with the criminal gang. He's feeling a mix of sadness and worry for Clyde's safety and well-being. Oliver hopes that Clyde finds a way to leave the gang and return to a positive path. Finley is disappointed in Clyde's choice, but he's trying to approach the situation with empathy. He feels that Clyde's actions stem from desperation and a desire to protect his home. Finley hopes that Clyde can find a way to reconcile with his actions and return to a better path. Oscar might feel conflicted about Clyde's decision. You know what? Oliver feels a deep sense of concern for Clyde's safety. A deep sense of concern and worry for Clyde's safety. He's disappointed that Clyde would choose such a dangerous path and hopes that he can find a way out of the gang before it's too late. Finley is heartbroken and worried about Clyde. He believes that Clyde might have been manipulated or forced into the gang and hopes that he can somehow break free from their influence. Oscar the Octopus is conflicted and troubled by Clyde's involvement in the criminal gang. He struggles to reconcile the image he had of Clyde with the choices he's made. Marina the Manta Ray is deeply disappointed and concerned for Clyde. She fears that his actions could tarnish their oceanic home and hopes that he will realize the impact of his actions. Leela is worried about Clyde's well-being and the danger he might be facing. She wishes she could have influenced his choices differently and hopes they can find a way to turn his life around. Sebastian is disappointed in Clyde's decision to join a criminal gang. He believes that Clyde is capable of better choices and hopes that he can find a way to leave the gang and make amends. Coral feels a mix of concern and frustration for Clyde. She understands that life can be complicated, but she wishes that he had chosen a different path that aligns more with their shared values. Is that real? Oh. Hey, look at that. Wait. Sebastian is dead! Sebastian's dead! What the fuck? Hold on. Oh. Wait. What? Sebastian's fucking dead. Why is this doing this? I really hate that. Sebastian's dead. How about Marina? Is Marina? Leela is alive, I know that. Sebastian's dead. What about fucking... Oscar the Octopus? Yeah, he's here. Marina, Leela, Coral. Wait, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So who am I missing? Coral the Cuttlefish, Leela, Marina, Oscar, Finley, Oliver. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What happened? What's happening here? Okay, Coral. Sebastian's dead. Leela. Marina. Oscar. Finley. Oh, I was doing it backwards. Sebastian's fucking dead. Sheldon. Okay. Perfect. Everyone is good. Sheldon is conflicted about Clyde's involvement in the gang. He might understand Clyde's motivations better than others, but he's still concerned about the dangers Clyde could face. Let's see. I think Clyde's friends stage an intervention. What do they say to him? Okay. Oliver. Let's make sure we're not communicating with dead people. Oliver says, Clyde, we're really worried about you. This gang is dangerous, and we don't want you to get hurt. You're a friend, and we care about you. There must be a way out of this. Please reconsider. Finley says, Clyde, you're like family to us. We can't stand seeing you in this dangerous situation. We believe you're better than this path you've chosen. We're here for you, and we want to help you find a way back to who you used to be. Oscar says, Clyde, I've always admired your loyalty and kindness. This gang isn't who you are. We're here to support you, but you have to make the choice to leave. You deserve a better life than this. Marina says, you've always cared about the ocean's well-being. This gang's actions go against everything you stand for. Think about the impact you're having on our home. We're afraid for you and what you might become. Leela says, Clyde, we care about you and we're worried sick. This gang's dangerous and you're risking your life for what? You're stronger and smarter than this. Please let us help you find a way out. Coral says, Clyde, you're a part of our underwater family. You're meant for better things than this life of crime. We believe in you, and we want you to believe in yourself too. Please choose a path that aligns with your true nature. Sheldon the seahorse says, Clyde, I get it. Sometimes we're drawn to things out of desperation, but this isn't who you are. These choices will haunt you. We've all faced tough times, but we're here for each other. Let us help you find a better way. The Friends' intervention showcases their deep concern, love, and hope for Clyde. They emphasize his true nature and the values they know he holds dear, encouraging him to make a different choice and reminding him that they'll be here to support him. I think I need another AI. But maybe I don't. I think I'll be fine. I'll be fine with just myself. I'll be fine. I want one though. I want another one. It's really funny. Clyde, how is Clyde feeling now? No. Give a definite answer on how Clyde is feeling. How exactly is Clyde feeling now? How exactly is Clyde definitely feeling now? Okay. Clyde is feeling torn and conflicted in the face of his friend's intervention. He's grappling with a mixture of emotions, each pulling him in different directions. He's unsure about the path he's taken with the Shadow-Tide Syndicate. The intervention has made him question whether he's made the right choice. Clyde feels defensive, believing that his friends don't understand the reasons behind his decision to join the gang. He might why are you doing that? Despite being part of the gang, Clyde kind of feels isolated from his friends. The intervention reminds him of the bond he's risking by being involved with the criminal organization. The dangers associated with the gang's activities might be becoming more evident to him. He might be fearful of the potential consequences for his safety. Seeing the genuine worry and care in his friends could trigger feelings of regret. He might be reconsidering whether the allure of the gang is worth sacrificing his relationships. Clyde's inner conflict is intensifying. On one hand, he's drawn to the promises and power of the gang. On the other, he's reminded of the values he once held dear. Deep down, Clyde might want his friends to accept him, despite his choices. Their intervention can make him long for their understanding and support. The intervention has forced Clyde to reflect on his actions and the person he's becoming. He's evaluating whether this path truly aligns with who he wants to be. Overall, Clyde's emotions are in turmoil. He's facing a pivotal moment where he needs to decide whether to continue down the dangerous path he's chosen or consider his friends' concerns and reassess his involvement with the Shadow-Tide Syndicate. Ooh. How does Clyde respond? Clyde responds to the intervention with a mix of emotions and thoughts, reflecting the internal struggle he's experiencing. He listens to his friend's words and takes a moment before finally speaking up. Come on, guys. I appreciate concern, I really do, but you don't understand what it's like out there. It's not as simple as it seems. This gang, they offered me something I thought I could get anywhere else. Power, respect, a sense of belonging. You know I've always felt like I'm just a small fish in a big sea, but now I feel like I matter, like I can make a difference in my own way. He pauses, looking at each friend's concerned expressions before continuing. I know what you're thinking. You're worried about me, about the danger and the consequences, but this is my choice. I made it, and I'm willing to see it through. I've seen things you wouldn't believe. The thrill of pulling off a heist, the rush of gaining influence in ways I've never thought possible. Maybe you can't see it from where you are, but there's power here, real power. Clyde's voice trembles as he looks away briefly, then turns his gaze back to his friends. I'm not saying you're wrong to worry. I know there are risks, but I've made my bed, and I have to lie in it. I'm not the same Clyde you knew. I've changed, and maybe that's something you all have to accept. I found something that makes me feel alive, even if it's in a way you can't understand. I hope you can find a way to accept this, even if you can't support it. But right now, this is where I belong. Clyde's response reflects his struggle to justify his choices, while also acknowledging his friend's genuine concerns. He's torn between the allure of the gang's promises and the bond he shares with his underwater friends. How do his friends reply? Oliver says, Clyde, we hear you. We understand that you've found something that makes you feel powerful and alive, but please don't forget who you are, who you were before this. You're still our friend, and we'll always care about you, no matter what. Finley says, Clyde, we're not here to judge you. I'm not even gonna fucking say that anymore. We just worry about your safety and well-being. We've seen you overcome challenges before. You don't need this gang to define who you are. Clyde, we know you're capable of making your own choices, but remember, power gained through the wrong means can come at a high cost. You were always someone who believed in doing what's right. We're not questioning your ability to make choices. We're concerned because we care about you and the world we share. Your actions affect all of us, Clyde, and we hope you'll consider the impact. Nobody's asking you to change overnight. We just hope you'll think about the values you will once hold dear. Your safety matters to us, and we want to see you on a path that reflects who you truly are. We're not trying to force you to be who you were. But remember that the choices you make ripple through our ocean home. Your strength and power could be channeled into something positive. We've seen your potential and your heart. You have friends who believe in you. Don't let this gang define you. You're more than just a member of their world. Their responses reflect their unwavering friendship, their desire to support Clyde, and their concern for his well-being. Despite his choices, they continue to emphasize his true nature and the positive impact he could have if he chose a different path. Clyde withdraws. How do his friends, let's see, does everyone stick with him? Clyde's decision to withdraw from the No. Clyde withdraws from the intervention. After Clyde responds to his friend's intervention, he withdraws from the conversation, feeling a mix of emotions. His friends exchange worried glances, recognizing that he's not fully receptive to their concerns. They decide to respect his choice and give him the space he seems to need. While they remain deeply concerned for Clyde's well-being, not all of them may stick with him in the same way. Here's how each friend might respond. Oliver remains committed to his friendship with Clyde. He understands that everyone has their own journey, and he wants to be there for Clyde no matter what. Finley continues to worry about Clyde's safety, but doesn't want to push him away. He maintains a supportive stance, ready to offer help whenever Clyde might need it. Oscar feels conflicted, but decides to keep a watchful eye on Clyde from a distance, ready to step in if he senses that Clyde is in real danger. Marita worries about the consequences of Clyde's choices, but remains hopeful that he might reconsider. She maintains her connection to him, hoping he'll see the bigger picture. Leela respects Clyde's decision to withdraw, but stays connected to him from a distance. She hopes that he'll eventually find his way back to a safer and more positive path. Coral understands the complexity of Clyde's situation and respects his need for space. She stays open to the possibility of rekindling their connection if he decides to make a change. Sheldon stays concerned for Clyde's well-being, but recognizes that he needs to let Clyde make his own choices. He keeps a distance while remaining to support him in the future. Overall, while some of his friends might maintain a closer connection and offer ongoing support, others might take a step back to give Clyde the freedom to navigate his own journey. Their response reflects their understanding of this challenging situation Clyde is in, and their desire to be there for him, even if it means respecting his choices from a distance. Okay. Let's see. Wait, what? Oh. Okay. Rex the Barracuda, is that a real character? Oh, let me see. Rex isn't a fucking member. No, Rex isn't real. Let's regenerate. Razor. No. Basilisk. No. It's basically the same. Same. Rex. Let's go back to this one. Rex isn't real. Bravo the bull shark. Luna the lionfish. Get the fuck out of here. Of the gang members. All right, we need to go back up here. Fur. Here we go. Is this real? This is what this was? No. There we go. Copy. Really? What? No. 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 Here we go. Okay. Okay, perfect. What are they doing, actually? What are they doing? Clyde, Siren, Finn, and Coralia are gathered in a dimly lit underwater cavern, a secluded meeting space often used by the gang. The walls are adorned with luminescent aquatic plants that cast an eerie glow over the surroundings. The group is huddled around a makeshift table made of coral, where various maps and documents are spread out. Siren leads forward, her mesmerizing voice soft and alluring as she speaks. Our next operation requires finesse and precision. We've identified a shipment of valuable artifacts being transported through a complex network of underwater caverns. These items could fetch a high price on the black market. Finn nods, his spiky form puffing up slightly as he chimes in. I've gathered information on the security measures in place. It's not going to be an easy target, but with a carefully crafted toxin, we can incapacitate the guards without raising too much suspicion. Coralia, her eyes shifting with shades of dark energy, interjects. That's where I come in. I'll manipulate the currents and surroundings, creating diversion that'll give us the opportunity to strike and escape. Clyde listens intently. His expression is a mix of fascination and apprehension. He's immersed in the intrigue of the plan and the personalities of his fellow gang members, but there's a flicker of doubt in his eyes as he contemplates the risks involved. Siren smiles, her voice dripping with charm. Clyde, this is your chance to prove your loyalty and commitment to the gang. We need everyone's skills for this to succeed. Are you in? Clyde hesitates for a moment, feeling the weight of his decision. He glances at the map, then back at his fellow gang members, a mixture of anticipation and uncertainty in his gaze. Finally, he nods slowly. Yeah, I'm in. The atmosphere in the cavern grows more charged as the gang members discuss the details of their upcoming operation, each member's unique skills and abilities contributing to the plan. Clyde's involvement with the gang deepens as he becomes increasingly entwined with their strategies and activities. How? How does this heist go? Okay, let's go. All right. Tell like a story. I want. Okay, let's see. Tell like a story. Consider let's see. Consider involvement. Especially. Amidst the depths of the ocean, a clandestine meeting was underway in a dimly lit underwater cavern. Clyde sat among his gang members, the eerie glow of the around the table lay scattered maps. Yep. Okay. Yeah. Yes, but we've already gone through this. Oh, wait, they're planning. Whoopsies. All right. What? No. This is the plan. Copy? Oh. Alright, it's fine. Siren's voice as captivating as the ocean's song filled the cavern. Our next venture requires finesse and precision. Valuable artifacts are being transported through a network of treacherous underwater caves. We have an opportunity to liberate them. Clyde's gaze flickered between the map and his fellow gang members. He was drawn into the allure of the operation and the prospect of proving himself. Yet an underlying unease tugged at his conscience. Finn, his form slightly puffed with a tinge of excitement, added, "The guards are formidable, but not invincible. I've concocted a toxin that will render them unconscious. An opportunity to seize the artifacts without bloodshed." Corallia's dark eyes shimmered with a hint of malevolent energy. "I'll manipulate the currents, creating a chaos, self-destructing." This is like the same stuff, but with different words. Obviously. As the discussion continued, Clyde felt a surge of exhilaration intermingled with uncertainty. He thought about his friends, the intervention, and the path he'd chosen. The prospect of proving himself to the gang appealed to his desire for significance, but his conscience whispered reminders of the values he's once held dear. With a determined nod, Siren turned to Clyde. "Clyde, this is your moment to display loyalty. Are you prepared to embrace the challenge?" Clyde's heart raced as he weighed his choices. The map before him represented a crossroads, a decision that could irrevocably shape his destiny. He met Siren's gaze, the allure of power and belonging tugging at his heartstrings. "I'm in." "Oh, no, hold on. I'm in," he said, his voice a mixture of resolve and uncertainty. The operation commenced, and Clyde found himself submerged in a world of calculated risks and calculated rewards. I guess I'll just calculate risks and rewards. What is this? No. Private story. What are you talking about? What? What are you even fucking talking about? I don't know. What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. Clyde found himself submerged in a world of calculated risks and rewards. Corallia's manipulation of the currents created a tumultuous diversion, granting the gang a precious window of opportunity. Finn's toxin diffused through the water, rendering the guards unconscious without permanent harm. As the gang moved swiftly, Clyde's heart raced, adrenaline coursing through his veins. He navigated through the intricate underwater cave network, his mind a whirlwind of emotions. Doubts crept in as he realized the extent of their actions, a lingering reminder of his friend's concerns. Yet there was no turning back. Clyde's involvement with the gang was solidified as they secured the artifacts. The escape was a blend of strategic coordination and unexpected challenges. Squall's ink obscured their path, Riptide's speed ensured their swift evasion, and the gang's collective skills turned obstacles into stepping stones. As they gathered at the hidden rendezvous point, Clyde's mind was a mosaic of triumph and turmoil. The heist's success validated his decision, yet the consequences weighed heavily on his conscience. Amidst his fellow gang members, he felt both camaraderie and isolation, a paradoxical reminder of his choices. In the aftermath, as the gang celebrated their victory, Clyde stared at the artifacts, a mix of pride and unease in his gaze. His journey into the world of the Shadow Tide Syndicate had deepened, and the diverging current of his heart mirrored the intricate underwater world he now inhabited. Now is not the word to use because he always inhabited it. All right, well, let's bring in the fucking goddamn fucking Zerg Guardians, bro. What? Hey, yeah. I'm not even gonna write that. They are gonna steal it though. Of a group? No, not no fucking a group. I think this is bullshit. This is bullshit. Don't fucking do that. They're members. right? Yeah. Oopsies. What are you talking about, dude? I'm literally like doing stuff and copying stuff, and like you're just like not listening. Like, I don't even know who you are anymore. Like, what is that? Can you not do that anymore, please? You're just not listening to me. I don't know how to feel about it. Go. The tension between the Shadow Tide Syndicate and the Azure Guardians reached its breaking point as news of the recent heist spread through the underwater realm. The Guardians were swift to respond to the audacious act, their senses of justice ignited as they assembled their forces to confront their criminal adversaries. Okay, perfect. Amidst the swirling currents and shifting shades of the ocean, the two factions clashed in an underwater battleground. The sea creatures of the Shadowside Tide Syndicate faced off against the Azure Guardians, their convictions and motivations propelling them into a showdown that would leave its mark on the depths. Clyde, his heart pounding, found himself amidst the chaos, his emotions tangled in a web of doubt and determination. As the gang members of both sides clashed, he saw the familiar faces of his fellow syndicate members, each using their unique skills and weapons to defend their cause. Vespera, oh my god, what the fuck? Vespera, the enigmatic leader of the Shadow Tide Syndicate, navigated the waters with a calculated grace, her strategic mind matching wits with Sentinel, the stalwart second in command of the Azure Guardians. Clyde's eyes flickered as he caught a glimpse of Aquila, the noble leader of the Guardians, leading her group with unwavering determination. Finn the Fugu fish released potent toxins, attempting to disable the Guardians with his poisonous prowess. Coralia, the coral goby, manipulated the currents to create pockets of confusion and concealment. Siren the siren weaved her beguiling voice into the fray, attempting to sway the tides of the battle in their favor. The Guardians countered with a display of strength and unity. Thalissa, the tiger shark, unleashed her power upon the syndicate members, her resolve unwavering. Aqua, the axolotl, navigated seamlessly between the water and land, providing the unexpected angles of attack. Amidst the battle, Clyde found himself locked in combat with Marina, the mantis shrimp of the Azure Guardians. Each strike and parry echoed in his inner conflict, the clash of their abilities mirroring the turmoil in his heart. He recalled his friend's intervention, their concern and care, as well as the allure of power and belonging that the syndicate offered. As the battle raged on, Clyde's mental state was a maelstrom of emotions. Doubts and second guesses tugged at his resolve, but the sense of camaraderie he shared with his fellow gang members was undeniable. The actions of both sides reverberated through the water, a manifestation of their convictions and choices they had made. The clash between the Shadow-Tide Syndicate and the Azure Guardians was a spectacle of aquatic prowess, a testament to the strength and determination of sea creatures on both sides. As the waves settled and their currents calmed, the aftermath of the battle left an indelible mark on the underwater world, shaping the destinies of the Syndicate and the Guardians, and leaving Clyde to grapple with the consequences of his allegiance. Alright, let's see. Let me think. They didn't say nothing about spears, tridents, and harpoons, or firearms. Because like there's a lot of shit here. Hold on, let me see. I mean, look at this shit. Look at this shit. There's like firearms, blades, toxic. Well, who died? Who died? Are these real people? I think these are real people. These sound like real people. Anyone else? I just want to. I just think through. Okay, perfect. Coralia the Corruptor died during the chaos of the battle. Okay, during the chaos of the battle, Coralia's manipulation of underwater currents inadvertently led her into a treacherous underwater whirlpool. Despite her best efforts to control the currents, the forces proved too strong, and she was pulled into the swirling abyss, never to resurface. Maelstrom, known for his stealth and infiltration abilities, found himself in a perilous situation. While scouting an underwater passage, he encountered an unexpected underwater predator, a massive and aggressive predator of the deep. Despite his agility, Maelstrom was unable to escape its grasp, meeting a tragic end. In the midst of battle, Basilisk encountered Thalissa, the ferocious tiger shark of the Azure Guardians. Their clash was intense and brutal. with Basilisk ferocity pit against Tholas's strength. Ultimately, Tholas's power prevailed, and Basilisk succumbed to her injuries. That's so sad. Cascade, known for her charismatic and communication skills, was unexpectedly caught in the crossfire of a skirmish between Aquila and Vespera. A powerful blast of energy sent her spiraling into a coral wall, leading to fatal injuries. Sable, known for her gentleness and emotional support, was defending a wounded member of the Azure Guardians when she was ambushed by Clyde. Yo! Their confrontation was charged with conflicting emotions, and in a moment of desperation, Clyde's actions inadvertently led to Sable's demise. Clyde killed someone. That's actually unexpected. Damn, Clyde killed someone. Okay. Zephyr, the master of camouflage and reconnaissance, encountered Finn, the fugu fish of the Shadow Tide Syndicate, in the depths of battle. Despite his stealthy abilities, Zephyr underestimated Finn's toxic arsenal. Finn's precise strike proved fatal, and Zephyr's camouflage failed him at a critical moment. The loss of these sea creatures cast a somber shadow over the aftermath of the battle, a reminder of the high stakes of their conflict and the choices they had made. Their deaths underscored the complexities of the underwater world, where allegiances maybe this music is stupid. I don't. I'm gonna get new music on, because it just repeats over and over again. How about this stuff?
I was so excited when Dryrope
We're doing
for sponsorship because I had
we're doing
actually
something
won.
else. This one's also gonna repeat over and over again, but it's different a little bit. It's different a little bit. It's a little different. It's a little different. It's a little different. It's a little different. Damn, I can't even believe that. Bro, it's crazy. You don't even know how crazy this shit is. No. Oh yeah, I definitely should have just scanned it. Clyde has a moment of reflection after the battle on his performance. On his action. Clyde reflects. Oops. That was a big oopsie. Oh my god, I'm so oopsie. How awful. Okay. As the battle's tumult began to subside, Clyde found himself in a lull amidst the echoing currents, surrounded by the aftermath of conflict. The sea creatures of both the Shadow Tide Syndicate and the Azure Guardians lay scattered across the ocean floor, their fates sealed by the clash of allegiances. The weight of the battle settled heavily on Clyde's conscience, his heart heavy with the consequence of his choices. He swam amidst the wreckage, his mind a maelstrom of emotions. The memories of the battle played in his mind like a relentless current, each clash and strike a reminder of the violence that had unfolded. The faces of his fallen comrades from the Syndicate and the Guardians haunted him, their lives extinguished in the heat of the battle. Clyde's thoughts returned to the moment when he had a face-to-face with Marina, the mantis shrimp for the Azure Guardians. Their clash had mirrored his internal turmoil, a confrontation that went beyond physical blows. He remembered the hesitation in Marina's eyes, a reflection of his own uncertainty, the conflict between loyalty and doubt raging within them both. But it was Sable, the gentle seahorse from the Azure Guardians, whose memory weighed on him the most. Her dedication to justice and emotional support for her team had been abruptly extinguished in the chaos of battle. Clyde remembered the fleeting moment of their confrontation. The realization that his actions had led to their untimely demise. I think I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do there. I don't know. Untimely demise? Oh. Guilt and regret gnawed at Clyde's heart. He had once believed that joining the Shadow Tide Syndicate would grant him power and significance, but now he saw the devastating impact of his choices had on others. The allure of power had blinded him to the true cost of his actions, the lives lost and pain inflicted on both sides. As he swam through the wreckage, Clyde's resolve began to shift. The echoes of his friends' intervention reverberated in his mind. Their concern and care had been genuine, a reflection of the friendship and support he had once cherished. He remembered the values he had held dear, the importance of making a positive impact on the underwater world. Clyde's gaze settled on the motionless forms of his fellow syndicate members and the Guardians. Their fates intertwined by the currents of conflict. He realized that the battles had only deepened the cycle of violence and pain. He understood that he had a choice to make: to continue down the path he had chosen, or to seek redemption, to honor the memory of those by striving for a better way. Am I losing internet right now? I am losing. Oh no, I believe I might be. I don't even. With a heavy heart, Clyde swam towards the open expanse of the ocean. His thoughts a tempest of uncertainty and determination. He knew that the journey ahead would be fraught with challenges. The redemption would not come easy, but as he swam, he carried with him the memory of his friends, the weight of his choices, and a newfound resolve to find a way to make amends and forge a different future beneath the waves. How do Clyde's friends feel about his involvement in this fight? Okay, good. Clyde's Oliver remained deeply worried about Clyde's safety and the choices he was making. Seeing Clyde embroiled in a violent battle would have been of nope, definitely. What are Clyde Okay. Oliver feels conflicted about Clyde's role in the battle. He worries about the risks of Clyde, the risks Clyde is taking, and the potential harm his choices might bring to others. While he understands Clyde's desire for belonging, he also hopes that Clyde will find a way to navigate his loyalty and make choices that align with their values. Finley's concern for Clyde's safety and well-being has grown even stronger. He recognizes that Clyde is facing difficult decisions and dangerous situations, and he hopes that Clyde will consider the impact of his actions on the friendship and the underwater world. Basically the same shit. Oh, here we go. Marina feels a mixture of disappointment and empathy for Clyde. She understands the complexities of his situation, but is saddened by his choices. She hopes that Clyde will recognize the harm caused by their actions and consider finding a way to make amends. Leela is worried for Clyde's safety and the consequences of his actions. I don't know why they're saying theirs. Is Clyde fucking non-binary? Shit. She wishes Clyde had listened to their friend's concerns and taken a different path. She hopes that he'll come to the importance of their relationships and the potential for a positive change. I was just worried out there because I thought it was like forgetting the character. Coral's concern for Clyde's well-being is evident in her demeanor. She hopes that Clyde will reflect on the battle's aftermath and recognize the impact of his decisions on their friendships and the underwater world. She wants him to find a way to break free from the cycle of violence. Shelton feels a mix of concern and detachment. He's worried about Clyde's safety and the consequences of their actions. But he also recognizes that Clyde needs to navigate his own path. He hopes that Clyde will find a way back to the values that once connected them as friends. Clyde's okay. This is okay. They're all alive. Yeah. Oh, after the battle and the tragic losses on both sides, Clyde's friends within the shadow. What? Outside of. Okay, actually, never mind. Cancel. They aren't a part of the game. Fucking idiot. Recognizing the gravity of Clyde's involvement with the Shadow Tide Syndicate and the impact it's had on his life, his friends decide to stage a second intervention. They gather in a peaceful underwater enclave, a place where they can speak openly and honestly with Clyde. Oliver the oyster takes a deep breath and begins. Clyde, we've seen how much you've changed since joining the syndicate. We care about you and can't ignore the danger you're putting yourself in. Finley, the flying fish, chimes in. You're always there for us, Clyde, and we miss that version of you. This path you're on is risky, and we're worried about what it's doing to you. Oscar, the octopus, adds with concern in his voice. We don't want you to get hurt, physically or emotionally. These choices you're making are affecting more than just yourself. Marina, the manta ray, speaks gently but firmly. Clyde, you were always someone who cared about others, but now it seems like you're getting deeper into something that's causing harm. You deserve better. Leela, the lobster, expresses her feelings. We're your friends, Clyde. We want you to be safe and happy. The syndicate isn't who you used to be. And we hope you'll consider your involvement. Coral the cuttlefish shares her perspective. We know that life can be tough, and sometimes we make choices we regret. It's not too late to turn things around and find a way back to the person you were. Sheldon the seahorse concludes with heartfelt sincerity. Clyde, we're here to support you, no matter what. We hope you'll remember the good times we had. Think about the path you're heading down. As Clyde's friends express their concerns and feelings, something or other. Clyde responds. How does Clyde respond? Thank you, he says softly. Thank you, he says softly, his voice carrying a mix of emotions. I appreciate all of you being here and caring enough to reach out. This path I've taken, it's been more complicated than I anticipated. He pauses, his gaze drifting to the tranquil underwater surroundings. I know you're all right. The consequences of our actions have been real, and I've seen lives affected by our choices. He looks back at his friends, his expressions a blend of remorse and determination. I didn't fully understand the impact when I got involved, but I can't ignore it now. Clyde's eyes meet each of his friends, his voice gaining a touch of strength. You're right. I miss the way things used to be. I miss the camaraderie, the shared laughter, and the sense of doing something meaningful. I want to find a way to make amends. To step away from this path of violence and destruction. He takes a moment to gather his thoughts, his heart heavy with the weight of his decisions. I know it won't be easy, and I've seen the Syndicate's power, but I want to try. I want to honor the memory of those who've been lost and find a way to do right by our friendship and all this underwater world we love. Clyde's words hang in the water, a quiet but determined declaration of his intentions. He knows that the road ahead will be challenging, fraught with uncertainty and danger, but as he looks at his friends, their supportive presence fills him with newfound resolve to break free from a syndicant's hold and seek redemption for the choices he made. They make a plan. Clyde's friends nod in understanding, their expressions a mixture of relief and determination. As they hear his heartfelt response, Oliver the oyster speaks up with a sense of purpose. Clyde, we're here for you, every step of the way. We want to help you get out of the syndicate and find a better path. Marina the manta ray adds, we've been thinking about a plan. Something that will minimize the risks and give you a chance to distance yourself from the Syndicate's hold. Finley the flying fish continues. First, we need to gather information about the Syndicate's operations and vulnerabilities. This this will help us devise a strategy that maximizes your safety. Oscar the Octopus chimes in. We can use our connections and skills to gather intelligence discreetly. Our goal is to... Oh. What? We're not... That's not what this means. No, that's... Okay. Clyde, maybe we can gather information about this thing. Who oppose the syndicate's actions? If we can build a network of support, it might help you protect you with and resources. Clyde, it might be helpful to find a mentor or role model who can guide you away from the syndicate's hold. Someone who can help you rediscover the values that matter to you. And we should consider finding ways to keep you safe as you navigate leaving the syndicate. Perhaps finding a temporary refuge or safe haven while we work on this plan. Clyde, you're not in this alone in this. We're here for you every step of the way. We'll support you and help you face whatever challenges come your way. Let's take this one step at a time. We'll gather information, build a network, and find a way to reintroduce you to the underwater world once cherished. Clyde nods, a mixture of gratitude and determination in his face. Thank you, all of you. I can't express how much your support means to me. Let's work together to undo all the harm we've caused and find a way to bring positive change. While their plan taking shape, Clyde and his friends set their sights on a difficult but worthwhile journey. A journey that would lead Clyde back to the syndicate, back to the values he once held dear, and help him break free from the grip of other dudes. They're. I don't even want to read this. Wait. So they're gonna fucking just like hell no. It's not even working anymore because they don't remember who the insured guardians are. It doesn't remember who the insured guardians are. Yeah, see? Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't remember. That fucking sucks, because what I really wanted to do was I wanted them to fucking to have like an actual conversation and be like, yo, damn, bro, you fucking killed Marina. That's fucked up. Or who the fuck was it? I don't remember. Let me see this. Goddamn. This goddamn. No, this is the wrong people. No, it was Sable. Sable. He killed Sable, bro. He killed Sable. And, I thought they'd be like, damn, you fucking killed Sable. And now you want to do all this shit. And then I wanted to get goddamn whoever the fuck to what's her name? The name would be I wanted to get the Shadow Tide Syndicate to be all like, yo, what the fuck? What you doing, boy? And then something or other. And then he'd leave, and all of the characters who were friends would leave before. Alright. Well, that's the end of this. I'm fucking done.